My 8-month-old eats better than me. Her breakfast, my breakfast. Her breakfast, my breakfast. Let's get it. Step into the office. Had a light dusting this morning. Let's hit it. Happy Friday. It is 10/12. Welcome back to another episode of Doordash Santiago, where we talk about betting on you, setting goals, doing it one day at a time, using the gig apps as a stepping stone. Appreciate all the new subscribers this week, and all my OGs. Appreciate you guys even more. So, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I want to talk. Sorry, car's running if you hear it, but it's a little cold out. I'm only going to work about 2.5 hours a day. I have an appointment at 2 o'clock, and not going to work tonight. A lot going on in the gig community, gas prices. We've talked about all that. I'm not going to talk about that today necessarily, but what I want to do today is, and you guys know I challenge the community sometimes, right? You guys challenge me. We talk about things, good, bad. We have disagreements. We have arguments. We help each other, whatever. We do all of it here. So I want to send a kind of a clear opinion and or message to the community today, because in these trying times, a lot of people are worried. A lot of people are telling me in the comments, I stopped doing it. I haven't been doing it. I'm going back to a W-2. A lot of people are saying they're adapting, they're not worried. There's a lot of different opinions because we all have different perspectives and different goals when it comes to the gig apps. But I'm gonna say something that others have said, and we've chimed on it here and there sometimes. Even some of you guys have said it. The gig work, the gig economy, food delivery, rideshare, but we'll be specific. Food delivery is not and will not be for everybody. Now, I say that also in knowing this is easy. We got an order coming in. I'm going to pause my thoughts. Stay with me. All right, it was trash. This is not hard work. It can be frustrating like any job or anything that we do, but it's not hard. We run into issues, we adapt, we evolve, okay? But it's not difficult. We took this one. This isn't hard work. That's why at Doordash, especially Doordash, we see a lot of bad drivers. We hear news. People doing crazy stuff. Dashers not caring a lot. Looking crazy, acting crazy, not using a hot bag, being disrespectful, stealing food. Look, that's not the majority of us, but it's a lot of not us, but Dashers, right? I say that because Doordash allows anybody to do these apps. If you got a pulse, a car, a license, and some insurance, they're gonna accept you. They just are. Grubhub and Uber are more selective, especially Grubhub. They want, I think, one tier or two above as far as the kind of person delivering their food. But this work is not for everyone. But Doordash wants it to be for everybody. This is my point. A lot of people that get into this work are going to be like you, and we're goal setting, we're adapting, we have plans, we have goals. And some of us, maybe we're doing it because we just got to keep the lights on, put food in the fridge, and pay the bills because we lost a job or whatever. That's good as well. But to sustain this kind of gig work and to do it and be successful at it, make some money, and be smart about it, not a lot of people can do that. It's the minority group. I think you're in that. I think I'm in that. Other people, other content creators are possibly in that. This isn't for everybody. It could be frustrating. Gas prices are high. A lot of people are going to be emotional about it, not adapt, and just stop. What do you guys think? A lot of people get worried that they're going to deteriorate. We deteriorate our cars. You're beating your car into the ground. It's horrible. It's slave labor. When people use that word, I actually cringe a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I think that's not an appropriate thing to say for this type of work. And it's like, I just choose not to look at the gig apps like that. I just don't. Call me half full. I'm not half empty. You guys know that. I'm a little positive sometimes. It's not. A lot of people fail at it, and that's okay. That's anything. But I'll leave my thought with this, and you guys let me know in the comments, you know. I think the naysayers, the people that say it's negative, it's bad, they get out of it. It's cool. It's not for them because maybe the market wasn't good and that's not their fault. Maybe something did happen. Maybe they did blow up their engine. But at the end of the day, would you rather run your car into the ground or work another job and run your body into the ground, working manual labor? run your mind and your soul into the ground? What's more important? Having to put some car repairs on your car, or working a job where you're killing your body, killing your mind? You're stressed out, you're depressed. I don't think a lot of us get that from the gig apps. Are you depressed when you work DoorDash? Are you really that stressed when you do it? We're sitting in our cars, but we do get out. We're moving. We're actively moving our bodies sometimes. The gig apps aren't for everybody. They're not. If you want to be an employee, if you have that mindset, if you expect the gig companies to do everything for you, this work's not going to be for you, because it will be frustrating. But if you are a go-getter, you got a little hustle in you, you adapt because you don't want to die within the economy, you manage your money right, you take care of your car, you get an oil change, you listen for certain things, you're probably not going to run into a car into the ground. It's made to be driven. The gig apps are not for everybody. The ones that are going to be successful, like you, I hope, are going to understand these things. And the other people that are going to blame everybody else for everything and take no personal accountability, this work is not for you. Let's go. Sorry for the rant, y'all, but y'all know when I have something on my mind and I see certain comments or people ask me questions in the email, it sparks my brain juices. And I don't have a lot of brain juices. So sometimes when I have a little spark, I want to talk about it. And I want to get your guys' opinion. I want your opinion in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. In my opinion, I've said it since the infancy of this channel, and it's grown and it's awesome, and I wanted to help 100 people. And at this point, we're helping 1,000 people a day, maybe more, and it feels really good. But I'm going to continue to challenge myself, challenge you guys. Pedro Doordash and Tucker will not be working these gig apps forever, guys. I'm working towards something. I want you guys to do that as well. But also for the new people working out there, or new people coming to the channel, you got to understand, this work might not be for you. This work is not for everybody. Just because I make 200 bucks a day doesn't mean you can make 200 bucks a day. And just because somebody else makes 50 bucks a day, working 10 hours and they're struggling, doesn't mean that that's not going to be your reality, right? You have to go out and do it yourself. Just because gas prices are high doesn't mean that you can't make money. Just because you hear me say I'm doing good doesn't mean you're going to do good. Just because somebody else has a channel saying I'm worried the sky's falling, I can't make any money, that doesn't mean that's your reality. This work is unique to everybody in your market and your hustle. What you want to get out of it, are you part-time, full-time? But it's not for everybody. That's why these apps are always looking for drivers. And that's why a lot of markets are oversaturated, because people come and go in this gig economy quickly. I bet that, I don't know what you guys think. I haven't looked up reports. Maybe somebody can look it up or whatever. Maybe I'll do it later. What do you think the average life expectancy is for a DoorDash driver? Uber, Grubhub, food delivery driver. What do you think? What do you think? The average person turns the apps on. We all know it's most people that do it part-time. Well, how long do you think somebody lasts in this economy? Do you think it's a month? 3? Is it a year? Is it a week? They get frustrated? Only lasts 1 week? Do you think some people only want to do it for a month or two to get some quick cash? Because it's not taxed. You know, you're not taxed on it. So, hey, I'm going to grind for this month. I'm going to make $5 grand because I need to make $5 grand. I think a lot of people do it for that reason. But this is not for everybody long term. Less than 1% of gig economy people doing DoorDash and Uber are going to be able to do this and like make a full-time money on it and do it for more than a year, I think. The gig economy is not for everybody. My question to you today, is it for you? And do you worry about running your car into the ground, as somebody told me the other day? You're running your car into the ground. Hey, I'm using my car. It is depreciating, sure, because I put more miles on it. I get it. But I'd rather do this work right now and build towards something else than work at a restaurant, working 60 hours a week. My feet used to always hurt when I'd come home. And I'd take a shower, eat, and do the same thing the next day. Your body hurts, your mind hurts, you're stressed out, you got a bad boss, you got a good boss, your employees not showing up. That's no way to live life. I'm sorry. What do y'all think? I'm going to pick up this Chick-fil-A order. Maybe we'll do another 1 or 2, and that'll be the vlog. So how long are you going to last in this gig economy? Are you going to adapt? Or are you going to die? Like I said, it's not for everybody, but what are you going to do? You're going to give up? Or are you going to try? And after you try, have a plan if it's not for you. There's nothing wrong with going back to a W-2. But why are you doing this for how long? And realize it's okay if it's not hitting in your market, because this work isn't for everybody. It's just not. Another thing I forgot why this ain't for everybody, right? And ain't nobody gonna get you up in the morning to get out here in the cold if you don't feel like it, to motivate you. You have to do that yourself on the gig apps. If you're an independent contractor, a driver, whatever you want to call yourself, misclassified, ain't nobody scheduling your time. You have to do it, right? So like some people they're not gonna be motivated to go out and do it, right? All right, back to the Doordash ride along content. Pickup drop off. So if you guys noticed, I noticed, I don't know if you guys did, 15 items. You know, the miles were a little high. I think on this Chick-fil-A it was showing me $10. There's no peak pay. I said 15 items. It could have been like, you know, a lot of drinks or sauces, you know. You never really know. But I took an educated guess and said, this could be a banger. It's $97 worth of food. This order, the likelihood of it being more than $10.50 is very high. I think it's probably going to be about $15, maybe $16. What do y'all think? Even if it stays at 10, I took it at face value. But you got to know in your market how to find these hidden tips, y'all. We could be mad about it. I get it. It sucks. It sucks for the customer that tips well, that DoorDash hides it. It sucks for us because we should just get full payout. But the reality is they're not going to give us that. Maybe one day, if enough people make noise, it's possible. But the reality is, you know, we just have to be able to find it for ourselves. Take the emotion out and go get your money. I almost forgot. Your boy looks a little rough today. I had a long night last night. Went out with the boys every Thursday. I had to remind you guys, Sunday is our 20K pennies giveaway. 20K pennies, you guys, I'm not giving somebody 20,000 pennies. I'm giving you the equivalent of that as a giveaway for hitting 20,000 subscribers. And we did it on Wednesday night. It was fun. So my plan is we're going to do that on Sunday. I told, you know, this started about 5 or 6 weeks ago. I said, just drop a comment in any of the Sunday lives. And then I also mentioned it in one of the other videos. You could drop a comment in that particular video to be eligible. Real simple. It's not just for channel members, it's for anybody, okay? But I'm also thinking about doing, when we did a Wednesday giveaway with the gas, it was fun because I gave away some stuff and you guys helped with that. Some people paid it forward, Patrick and Jorge and somebody else, can't remember, but you guys were great. I'm thinking I want to do something in the live. I want to do a giveaway in the live with the people that'll be there live and pick a name live with the in chat. Because in chat's always, I have subscriber mode on, so it's a subscriber. Let me know if you guys would rather do it like that. I think that could be fun. Anybody that commented in the other videos, I'll do a separate giveaway for you guys, and I'll announce that on Sunday as well. But I think that's what we're gonna do. What do you guys think? It's fun. Listen, gas prices are crazy. I'm gonna keep doing these giveaways for you guys because I can. I'm blessed. YouTube pays me money because you guys watch. I want to give some of that back to you guys. And also, I'm gonna challenge. I've already challenged the subscriber base, right? I want to challenge my gig community creators. If you have a monetized channel, if your channel's monetized, I want to challenge you to do something to give back in some way to your subscribers. So if you're a content creator and you're watching this, or if you're a subscriber, why don't you go ahead and send this to a content creator that you know makes money on YouTube? Now, we don't know how much each other make. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not going to add anybody. But it's a challenge. You can accept it. It doesn't matter. You do what you want with your money. I'm not watching your pocketbooks. But I want to challenge you guys. It could be a $10 giveaway. Let's give away some gas to our subscribers that give us so much. I'm doing my part as a content creator. Are you going to join? Are you going to join along with these giveaways to help our subscriber base with gas prices? We're making videos about it. But what are we doing about it for our people? All right, Pedro, shut up. I've already talked too much. Chick-fil-A's right here. Let's go pick it up. And then the drop-off's actually just going to be down Hampton, hit the highway. This is actually, the miles weren't great, but the type of miles are very easy miles. All right, we're on our way, about a mile down. I forgot to tell y'all this. So yesterday, delivered 2 orders to non-sippers. One was Chick-fil-A, $6.75. It was going 5 miles, but it was kind of later in the afternoon. I was like, yeah, this is good. No tip. She came to the door too, and it was a leave at the door, so I had to take a picture of her with the food. And she was super nice, but whatever. Then the other one was one, I'd made a rookie mistake. It was a $19 stack last order of the night. I think it was like 10 miles from a place I never picked up from before. I get there, the one order's ready. Then I waited like 20 minutes for the other one. The second order I waited 20 minutes for, I dropped off first, had a tip on there. It was like $11 order. The other one was $8. I was on a $2 peak. As you see here, or I showed you already, or I'll show you again, $8, $6 base pay, $2 peak pay, no tip. The guy came to the door. Once again, it was leave at the door. He came to the door. I took a picture of him. Say, hey man, I got to take a picture of you. I got no shame. You know, I'm taking a picture. You ain't saying you didn't get this food. He was kind of a jerk. He whistled at me when I pulled up, and it was like really dark. So I like put my flashlight on. Like, I'm not playing games with this dude because he's got scam written all over it. And I wonder how long he waited. He had a sundae, which was probably melted, and like a chicken sandwich or something like that and some fries. I'm sure it was ice cold. So this is why I say no tip, no trip, guys. Was I upset that there was no, I really wasn't. I laughed at it. But this is my point. That order came through at probably the $2 peak, probably came through at $4, $4.25 at some point. DoorDash was forced to raise it up to $6 base pay. So they went from $2 or $2.25. They had to add an extra, let's say, $4 because their miserable human being didn't tip. Make DoorDash pay for these miserable customers. That's why we do no tip, no trip. That order bounced around so much because good Dasher said, I'm not taking that. And it got to me. And it looked at face value, it was good enough because they stacked it with an $11 one. No tip, no trip 2.0. That's one of the many reasons we don't deliver food. And we decline when the offers are low. Make it worth it for the next driver. All right, no drop-off action, but going like a little spot here. The guy was ready. So let's see what it turned out to be. Did you guys guess yet? Did you put a guess in? I think I said 15 or 16. Let's see. All right, $13.50, $10 tip. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at it. $13.50 is a good order. Let's go. Who doesn't like a little Kendrick Lamar? All right, we're picking up this $7.25. We're on a $1 peak, actually, just hit. It don't matter, $7.25, 3 miles, I'll do it all day. Wind up being a good little $20 money making in a short amount of time. And we got a little Mercedes-Benz action of St. Louis for you. Look at that fancy little swanky building. Look at that. I'm not a big Mercedes-Benz, I don't know, I don't think I'd ever buy a Mercedes-Benz. I know it's kind of like a symbol thing, but that's not the car I would get if I had money. All right, we've been to this Dash Mart like 4 times, I think, in the last couple weeks, which is a lot for me. It's that really sad looking front facing there. I'll show you all the sign for those of y'all that are new here, but I'll show you. It's kind of interesting. But they stacked it. $7 additional 2 miles? Absolutely. So this is a $14 trip. Let's go. So I'm going to put my stats in for you guys here as we're walking up. I think my acceptance rate when I started was 38%, which is a little high for me, but it is what it is. 4.95 and then the other stuff. So what you do is you walk in here. You hit this button and they'll let you in. Look at this sad little. Oh, there they go. Here comes somebody.
Access granted.
Thank you. Yeah, that one just came in. No problem. Thank you. How long has this been here?
We opened in October.
Okay. So Dash Mart is basically, for those of you guys that don't know, it's like a convenience store. So they have, you know, this guy's got, you know, what, 5 sodas, some kind of candy, and some donuts. So it's like a 7-Eleven or Walgreens. Sweet little hidden tip on the second one. So basically we're at 31 bucks and it is 11:16. I think we've been out for 1 hour. Not bad. So your boys already ranted enough today, y'all. It's Friday. I'm gonna stay out for about another 2 hours here. Man, this thing goes off like crazy. Good segue to start to end to wrap this video up. This isn't for everybody. My market, I've said it before, I'm blessed, I'm lucky. little bit of skill, very little bit of skill. Everything else is luck and knowing your market. Not everybody can make 31 bucks real quick and just wake up like I did, right? You have to just do your market and understand, hey, if this isn't for you and you can't do it because your market doesn't sustain it or you're worried about the gas prices, what's your next move? Because these gig apps ain't gonna do it for you. Like, they're not gonna hold your hand. We have to have a plan and have personal responsibility out here. I believe it starts with us 100% of the time. That's just what I believe in. Bet on you, set goals one day at a time. Use the gig apps as a stepping stone. And if this ain't for you, realize that and come up with a plan B. See y'all later.